Well, we are so excited to finally have the wonderful Lizzo here in Australia, ready to chat to us. Welcome, darling girl.
Welcome, darling girl.
Darling girl, yeah.
Oh, I like how you said that. Thanks. I feel very, very welcome in Australia.
Yeah, well, we're a welcoming bunch, and I feel like the universe at some point 6 months ago conspired and knew that at this time in history, Australia would need a bit of Lizzo lovin'. And I think it was meant to be that you were here because I've seen so many. I've been overseas, but my Instagram feed has been filled with bad news. And then many of my friends at Lizzo gigs smiling for the first time in a while and having joyous, wonderful experiences. So it's a beautiful conspiracy to have you here. So welcome.
I mean, I don't think anything is just a coincidence.
Amen.
I really, truly believe that, all my timing is the right timing. And I just can't believe that it helps people.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't feel like enough, I wish I could go home with them and make sure that they stay happy. And I wish that I could, you know what I mean?
Totally. But
Live in their hearts.
It's something I think we all feel that way. Yeah. And I think if we can all find ways, little or big, to move forward and be more compassionate and more gracious towards people and more helpful and more aware of, the fact that we all need to take care of each other and the earth. Well, that's a good thing to take away from it, right? And music's the best medicine, I think.
Music is the best medicine.
Lingerie is a very sexy song, and the lyrics about being kissed in places the sun don't shine, I mean, it's heaven. But this is a co-write. So it's not like I don't know if you wrote these lyrics on your own and then brought them to the table. Like, how do you, with other people, write such an intimate song?
Oh, that's a good question. Well, I'm not the easiest to write with or write for, because I'm very particular and I, know exactly what I want, and the way that I express myself is extremely unique.
Yeah.
So people will send me like, I wrote a song for you, and I'll be like, you know what I mean? Or if someone's,
don't reply to that text. Leave it on red.
I once had a songwriter in a session leave the session, and they were like, you don't need me, and they just got up and left.
And you're like, you're right.
So when you find somebody that you can write with, it's a really special thing for me, at least. And a lot of the songs on my album I wrote with this guy named Tehran, but me and Tehran would talk for hours.
Yeah.
Like, I would tell him about my life and tell him about how I was feeling, like either before or after our sessions. So he was like this fly on the wall in the room of my emotions. And sometimes he would say things, I'd be like, did you hear my thoughts?
Yeah.
How did you know I was feeling that? Or how did you predict my future?
Yeah.
Like, he's a really special person. So with a song like Lingerie, which is extremely personal and intimate and spot on, you need someone you can trust, but there's not many people in the room with me when I write.
Yeah.
It was 3 people in the room that day.
So special.
Yeah.
And did you know, like, when you're writing some of these tracks, do you have an awareness, like when Juice comes out or Truth Hurts, when that comes out of you in the session, are you like, people are going to this is going to resound with people? Or is it just like, look, we guess?
Well, no, every song I've ever written and that I use, I'll be like, oh, we got one, like, because you're supposed to
another one.
You're supposed to feel that way.
Yeah.
I have demoitis, and all my songs are like my babies. Like, I'll be in like the room, I'm like, listen to this, and I'll play it for like my team, and they're like,
but so you should love everything that you do. I hate it when, like, I don't hate it, but like so many artists hate their work and it's never good enough, and they put something out, never listen to it again, and they're down on it. How wonderful
my
that
shit
you
is
can
good.
sell that.
Yeah.
You're bloody well right, it is good.
I listen to my album all the time.
That's what I like to hear. A lot of it is about, there's so many references to the sliding in of DMs, but now I would imagine that because you're Lizzo, how do you filter the DMs? Do you have a professional DM filterer that's their job is to just go through and pick the good ones, or do you not look? How do you do that?
I don't look at my DMs anymore.
Yeah, okay.
It sucks. It makes me actually really sad because I used to have so much fun looking at my DMs and responding to fans and dick pics and things like that. But
you respond to dick pics?
Oh yeah, I mean,
like
I would
feedback. Like scoring, angles could be better, lighting's a bit off.
Yeah, I only speak in emoji though to those guys. and they're almost like, who's actually using your phone? Like they don't believe it's me because I
so
only use
good.
emojis. I think it's like an assistant or something. But I used to have so much fun doing that, and
Yeah.
now my DMs have become like a cesspool. Like it's like all these group chats in my DMs
Oh, come on,
of people
guys.
that aren't even really interacting with me. It's just like it's become
So
like
you've been left
trash.
out of your own DMs.
Yeah, so now I have to go
Rude.
over to priority. You know, you have
yeah,
the
like the
different slots.
filtering
But even
situation.
that, like that doesn't really get everybody.
And you're not getting dick pics in that priority
No.
one because that's like your mom and your old neighbor and people
Yeah,
at the label.
and like Diddy. You know what I mean?
yeah. I mean, if Diddy sent, I mean, that'd be a great day, don't you reckon?
You know, there's some things that we shouldn't talk about on air, and that's one of them.
Damn.
I have too much respect, but I also am so curious.
I'm aroused. I can't lie
Yeah.
to you. I'm just going to slide off this chair right now. And it's a polyester fabric as well, this dress. So I wish I didn't say that. I'm not going to lie to you.
It's okay.
Well, it's a pre-recorded
takebacks.
radio. And, okay, you know, I was going to say we'll cut it out, but Lizzo, no take back.
No
so you got to love your
takesy-backsies.
work and you got to just back
Yeah,
it.
own it.
In the album, you did talk about women who have, you know, for one reason or another inspired you. I think Serena Williams is in there, Lauryn Hill is in there, Missy Elliott is on the album. Tempo is such a great track. So for many people, like Lizzo to them is like Serena Williams, Lauryn Hill, Missy Elliott to you. So who were some of the women growing up that were like your Lizzo? Are those the women? Are there other people that you looked at and went, if I could be that confident, if I could do that kind of work, that would be amazing?
Yeah, it was them. It was Missy Elliott, Lauryn Hill. I loved the Miseducation.
Oh my God.
I loved anything Missy Elliott ever put out. Everything that Missy puts out is fire, gold.
She's incredible.
A bop, a hit, a masterpiece. Yeah, that's,
And you
that's
got to,
me in
like,
a nutshell.
work
Beyonce,
with her.
Destiny's Child.
Oh, Beyonce.
I love Destiny's Child. I grew up on Destiny's Child. I
That
wanted
will
to be
never
one of
age, that
Destiny's
music.
children. Well, R&B is one of the things that is eternal.
Yeah, amen.
You know, pop comes in and out of style. Rap has like such a quick turnaround, but
Yeah.
R&B is forever.
I can't do it as cool as you. Forever, mate. Yeah. In Like a Girl, which is a great track on the album. The first line of it is, woke up feeling like I just might run for president. Now, seriousness aside, if you were to wake up tomorrow and be the president, and you can answer this in a lighthearted way or a serious way, it's up to you. But if you had like power to go, I'm going to make some laws today as Lizzo the president, what would you do?
I would rip up the Constitution and write a new one.
And what would be on there?
I would actually I would rip up the Constitution and then I would quit.
See ya.
I would quit and I would be like, all right, you happy now?
Do what you want.
Do whatever the fuck you want to do. But if you allow humans to do what they want to do and you get rid of the system of racism and classism and suppression and oppression, you'll find that people do the right thing. But everyone is just being put in boxes and pit against each other, you know, because
Yeah.
it prevents us from doing the greater good. And that's what keeps leaders in power. You know, it's always been a power struggle, but that's what I would do.
I love that.
My
And I feel
first-
like that's a Lizzo gig, right? Is people in a crowd, we're all the same, we're all enjoying the same music, we're all having an emotional, freeing experience, and we're all liberated. So I guess in a way, you do have an incredible power in that sense, even just for 1 hour or 2 hours.
Oh, yeah.
It's amazing.
Great power comes great responsibility.
Well, you're doing a good job, sister. I do have one question finally. So at FOMO, you had everyone chanting, be that bitch, which I'm here for. And a lot of people listening might be a bit confused by that. They'll be like, well, when I hear that, I just took a DNA test, turns out I'm 100, be that bitch. I don't get that. So for people that are still at this point not really understanding what that means, once and for all, I would love you to just explain in your heart what it means to be that bitch.
We don't have enough time in a day.
Fair enough.
It's such a large concept because it can really mean anything, you know, because that bitch is just the beginning of a sentence. That bitch, ... That bitch that, you know, walked in with confidence. That bitch that, you know, is successful in everything she does in life. That bitch that stole my look. That bitch that stole my man. That bitch with the beautiful face. Like that bitch can be anything.
Yeah.
You know, and that is why I leave it so open-ended, because I want my listeners to believe that they can be anything, not me.
Yeah.
Be you.
Well, I can't wait to see you write the next chapter of the Lizzo story. And
Girl, I
continue
gotta
to
go right now because I'm going fucking through it.
do it. We're all cheering you on and we love you. And it's been a blessing to have you here, Lizzo. We
Thank
love you. Thank you,
you.
darling.